Now we can stop here. That simple harmonic motion equation is presented by this x1 is equal to x1 sine function of omega and t. When we differentiate it with respect to time, we are getting velocity. Again, a differentiation gives us acceleration. Now, acceleration value is important for us because acceleration is there in a column vector, and displacement is also important because it is to be used here. We are not going to deal with the velocity because damping is nowhere available in our system. So basic assumptions for particular solution, we are going to take that mass m1, mass m2, mass m3 all are having value m, and all stiffness k1, k2, k3, k4 all are going to be presented by value k only. k1, k2, k3, k4 all are going to be presented by k. So when we put m1 is equal to m, the matrix will going to be changed like this: m, m, m. Okay. Acceleration. Now for very small displacement, because if larger displacement is there, the entire system is being shifted from linear condition to non-linear condition. So to avoid just, we are going to assume a very small displacement. Now for very small displacement, sine omega t is equivalent to omega t, or sine theta is equivalent to theta. So these equation will going to become x1 is equal to x1 omega t is equal to x1 omega t, and it is equal to minus x1 omega square into omega t, or if we put sine omega t and sine omega t here, they are going to be available as a common factor from both the that is this plus this. So sine omega t will be coming out and it will go to this right hand side part. So let us put sine omega t itself, that is sine omega t as it is. So this matrix will now going to be modified in this way. It is m, m and m, 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0 into x1 double dot, x2 double dot, x3 double dot. That means acceleration of all three mass. So acceleration, it is, let us keep sine omega t outside, okay, and omega square also outside, as it is a scalar quantity. So minus omega square, or you should do like this: x1, x2, x3 and minus omega square into sine omega t into sine omega t. Okay, or rather we can do it in this way also. Let us multiply this minus omega square inside the equation. So m minus omega square minus omega square minus omega square. So sine omega t is only outside, plus k plus k 2k, k plus k 2k, k plus k 2k, because all k are having single value k, 2k, 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 minus k, minus k, minus k, minus k, and x1 is x1 sin omega t. So only outside part is sin omega t function. Okay. So now let us present it in this way, plus 2k, 2k and 2k minus k, minus k, minus k, minus k, the remaining locations are 0, and x1, x2, x3 sin omega t, it is equal to 0. Now the column vector or column matrix is x1, x2, x3. Here it is also x1, x2, x3. So we can add these two matrices. Sin omega t is a common factor from both of this. This will go to 0, so it will be nullified. Final matrix will be it is 2k minus m omega square, then minus k, after that we are having value 0. Here it is 0 minus k, so it is minus k, minus m omega square 2k, so 2k minus m omega square, 0 minus k, so it is minus k. Finally it is here 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus minus k, it is minus k, and 2k minus m omega square, it is multiplied by x1, x2, x3, 0. Now find out determinant of this matrix. We will get the frequency value. Let us find out determinant of this matrix. Determinant of matrix is 2k minus m omega square multiplied by, forget this line, this row as well as column. So 2k minus m omega square multiplied by 2k minus m omega square minus multiply k with this k. So 2k minus m omega square, 2k minus m omega square, multiplication of these two is k square and sign is minus, so minus k square. Then big parenthesis, let us use big parenthesis, then this is plus minus, so minus minus plus, plus k multiplied by, leave this column, leave this row, so minus k multiplied with 2k minus m omega square minus 0 multiply with k. Okay, so minus k multiply with 2k minus m omega square, it is equal to value 0. We are simply finding out determinant of this matrix. So firstly we will get frequency with the help of determinant of this matrix. That was not listed in the exact methods. I had listed simply 3 methods. This is the first step, and from this we'll jump to the matrix method. So determinant of matrix method. Now divide the entire equation by k, and the assumption we will take is lambda. So 2 minus omega square m omega square by k. We have taken out k here outside, again k outside. So the final equation will be let us assume first m omega square by k is equal to lambda. Lambda is equal to m omega square by k. If we do this, finally the entire equation will be converted in this format. It is minus lambda plus 2 and multiplied by lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 2 it is equal to 0. And from here we'll get three values of lambda. Lambda 1 is equal to 2 minus root 2. 2 minus root 2. Lambda 2 is equal to 2 times, and lambda 3 is equal to 3.4142. So lambda, when k will go as a denominator of mass will go as a denominator of k, lambda is equal to omega square by k by m, and natural frequency square is equal to k by m. Natural frequency square is equal to k by m. So square root k by m, this will become natural frequency square. Okay.